tell you very importantly, you should come with lots of patience, especially for the border purpose. Sometimes at the border entry, you could spend up to 2-3 hours. For me, I had a very nice experience. Spent about 45 minutes or so thereabouts because there's a long queue. So if you are coming to Morocco, please make sure you come with lots of patience. The border check might be very, very slow. Not slow in particular, but sometimes there could be a long queue. So if you are coming to Morocco, make sure you come with lots of patience. Different experience for different people, but you have to be patient. Another thing you need to make sure that you avoid in Morocco is avoid flying drones. Morocco is a no fly zone. If you are caught with drone, it might be confiscated, you might be arrested for it. You're just going to waste your time unnecessarily. So make sure you don't come at all with drone. Leave it at home. Don't come with it. Just stay away from drones. Sometimes on the street of Morocco, you might have to make sure that you film very well. Sometimes I've been shouted at on the street of Morocco, especially for people that I wasn't even filming them. So randomly, sometimes you have to be careful of how you film people in Morocco. Some people don't care. Some parts don't care. But then I've seen people shouted at some other people filming. If you are filming for purpose of YouTube, like I am doing, some people have been very friendly with me. Why you filming me? You've got to be very careful.
My taxi driver was super friendly. He picked me up right on time, and we drove through the city at night. The lights, the vibe, everything just felt so alive. Guess what we were discussing? I was asking him how long he's been driving, how much money does he make? He told me not so much money. His name is Said, by the way. His name is Said. Very friendly, very friendly. Such a fantastic guy. I would recommend him for anyone traveling to Morocco and you need a taxi pickup. Amazing guy, honestly. So we were discussing all through the drive, he was gisting me. And then, wow, we finally arrived at my hotel. When I got to my hotel, I was blown away. The amazing view. There's a beachfront on the other side. The sound of waves right outside was amazing. Such an amazing hotel. I mean, this is very, very big. And this will cost me about $105 per night. I'll be spending 3 nights. And then I was shown my room. Such an amazing view.
Okay, let's go.
Nice bathroom. Nice toilet. Nice room as well. Complimentary water. Amazing view. Can you ever imagine? And then the room had this balcony view. So nice. Totally worth it, Let me know what you think about the room, guys, in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the room. Is it worth the price? The view? Is it worth it? And honestly, I was very exhausted. So I went straight down because this hotel, they've got buffet for breakfast and dinner. The breakfast comes with the hotel, which is complimentary, but for the dinner, you have to pay. So as at the time I got to the hotel, dinner was already over. I have 2 options: either to call the kitchen to order for a separate food, or I go look for food elsewhere. So I opted for the option 2.
Okay, let's go.
I had to go outside of the hotel to look for a nice dinner elsewhere. By the way, that is the hotel inner view. So amazing. So guys, I needed to take a stroll outside of the hotel to look for a place where I can have my dinner. And I found this amazing place where they were playing, the Moroccan local music. So guys, just woke up. Come with me, let me show you my early morning view. This is my morning view from Morocco. Guys, check it out. This is my hotel balcony. Very nice. Very amazing place. Honestly, guys, the night was very short. Yeah, it was very short. Trust me, this was very nice. Have a splendid, splendid night. Alright guys, I'm heading out for my first full day here in Morocco. Can't wait to show you everything. But first, let us go grab our buffet breakfast. So here is the breakfast room. I was so confused what to pick: the fruits, the salad, the yogurt, the bread and mayonnaise, bread and jam, the fried egg. But then I eventually settled for the fried egg and pancake. That was me trying and struggling with my fake, having a bite. So yummy. So yummy. The fried egg, fresh. I enjoyed my breakfast. I had some, few cup of Moroccan local tea. I've just left the hotel. The weather is perfect, sunny with a soft breeze. I'm really excited about today's first stop. My plan this morning is to find out how Morocco's famous argan oil is made. I've heard so much about it, and now it's called the liquid gold here. Used for skincare, cooking, and even hair treatment. So I just had to go see the process for myself. Come with me, guys. So I have just arrived at a local cooperative where they actually produce the argan oil by hand. It's amazing to see. That's the argan tree itself. It's amazing to see how traditional and natural the process is. Everything from start, the argan nuts, which are cracked open. It's such detailed and a careful work. They roast and grind the kernels, then press the oil, they press it out. No machine, just pure handwork. The smell is earthy, nutty, and really rich. You can tell this is something very, very special. The paste is mixed with water and then kneaded until the oil separates, which is then collected and often left to rest to settle before being used. The entire process is labor, intense, often performed by women in the cooperative. So I've learned that argan oil has so many benefits. It helps to moisturize the skin, strengthen the hair, and it's also great for cooking because it's packed with antioxidants. No wonder it is one of Morocco's treasure. However, it is important to know, as I was told, that the argan tree can only be found in Agadir, not in Marrakesh or any part of Morocco. It is also important to know, as we are informed, that there are two types of argan oil. The edible one, which is the roasted one, and there's another one which is cosmetic. This was such a cool experience. Seeing how something we use every day in beauty products actually comes from this natural and traditional process. That was argan oil used to rub my hand. Definitely worth the stop. Now I'm heading off to my next stop. Stay tuned because there's so much to explore today. Guess where we are heading to now? I'm heading to the almighty Paradise Valley. Funny, right? The name alone sounds magical. The drive itself is incredible. We go from city streets to this beautiful stretch of mountains and palm-filled valleys. The terrain keeps changing, and it honestly feels like nature is showing off. Trust me, crystal clear, palm trees everywhere, and this rocky cliff surrounding. It's honestly one of the most peaceful places I've ever seen. We passed through few small Baba village along the way. We passed through weekly market, people selling argan oil, local snacks and souvenirs. It's nice to see simple and authentic Moroccan lifestyle outside the city. Here we are. We had to park somewhere. It takes a little hike to get down to the main pools, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. But the trail itself is beautiful. You walk through palm groves, tiny streams, and even see a few locals climbing the rock or diving into the pools. And here we are. Just look at the view. Crystal clear turquoise pool, surrounded by palm trees and red cliff. It literally feels like stepping into a hidden oasis. The water is super cool and super refreshing, especially with the sun shining so bright. Trust me, it's so tempting. Some people bring picnics, others just to sit on the rocks and chill. There are even small cafes nearby where you can grab a fresh orange juice or mint tea while enjoying the view. The perfect way to relax. This place, honestly, it's magical. It's calm, it's peaceful, and just make you forget about everything else. I can see why it's called the Paradise Valley, because it really feels like one. If you are planning a trip to Morocco, you have to add this to your list. Bring water, sunscreen, good shoe for hiking, and definitely your camera, because every angle here is a postcard. As the sunset starts, the whole valley glows. And then I decided to have a glimpse of the water myself, so I sat down, my legs deep in the water, very cold, very refreshing. And I was told the water itself, this particular location, is about 7 meters deep down. Trust me, it was so nice. Within the twinkle of an eye, we see fish gathering to our legs to feast on the dead cells in our legs. very, very tickling. It was tickling me seriously that I was screaming. You don't want to hear my scream. And that was it. That was it. So refreshing, guys. I'm dressing myself to hit the pool. The sun is shining. Just look at this. The water is crystal clear. The weather is perfect. And there's even a slide. You already know what's about to happen. So I've been eyeing that slide since I got here. And honestly, it looked higher up there than it did from below. But hey, we came to have fun, right? Woo! That was epic. The rush, the splash, everything, pure fun. This is honestly one of those moments you just live in. Blue skies, cool water, and good vibes all around. I could stay here all day, but the sun's setting soon, so I'm just gonna chill, enjoy the view, and wrap up what's been an amazing day here in Morocco. And then I was engaged by a beautiful lady in a table tennis match. At first round, she won. I won the second round. And this, at first I missed, but trust me, where I came from, you never give up. I had another shot, and boom, I got it. If you ever get a chance to stay somewhere with a view like this, take it. Days like this remind you how beautiful life is really is. And trust me, I had so much fun. I'm out at this beautiful beach. I'm super excited. I'm going jet skiing. The weather is perfect. The water looks amazing. Let's go have some fun. All right, I've got the life jacket on. The jet ski is all fueled up. And the waves are looking so nice and calm. It's time to hit the water. Oh, the feeling of speeding across the water is unreal. The wind, the splash, the sound of the engine. It's pure freedom. Definitely one of my favorite things to do when I'm back at the beach. Man, this view is incredible. You can see the whole coastline from out here. Totally worth getting a little bit of salt water in the face. That was awesome. If you have never tried jet skiing before, I highly recommend it. Just remember safety first, wear your life jacket, and always stay aware of your surroundings.
Here in Morocco, cash is very, very important. Do everything to avoid ATM payment or Apple Pay or Google Pay. If you can find your way, make sure that you come to Morocco with cash for taxi, for food, for local bus, everything here. They all deal with cash. Cash is very, very important. Also, if you go to the market and you see price of goods, make sure you price the market. Don't just agree to the price they gave you. You have to price it down. You have to negotiate, you know. And sometimes not everybody will give you change here. So try as much as possible to have lower denomination of money, like 20 dirham, 10 dirham, 50 dirham. Because when you have high currency, they might tell you no change. And you end up dashing them, you know, change. You end up spending a lot of money you don't want to spend, you know. Another very important advice, even though it's small, is that when you walk around in Morocco, make sure that you hold a tissue paper. I mean, if you are going around, make sure you go around with tissue paper because sometimes you enter toilet and then there is no paper there. You know, don't get on caught. Don't say I didn't tell you. You know, another thing in Morocco is when it is time for prayer in mosque, especially on Fridays. Those are very quiet times. Make sure you comply. It is what it is. It is your country. Make sure you comply. If you are in Rome, you behave like Roman. It's always quiet, usually during Jumat, sometimes, you know. So make sure you comply with rules and regulations anytime you are in Morocco.